This is Tutti Frutti Market Farm in Sauk Centre, and originally we started with just a produce stand like 32 years ago. And we started out with just a little picnic table underneath the oak tree out front and had a top on it, and we were selling our vegetables. It was all self-serve at the time. And it just kept on growing and growing. Within a month, we were taking all the coolers and everything out of here with the vegetables in and made this whole room here part of our restaurant. It went from, like I say, soup and sandwich, and then it went to meals by the plate. And everything that was cooked was raised on our farm here. It even started out that we were using our own beef at the time. But now that has also grown to the point that if we would use our own beef, we'd have to go through like one per week if we had to butcher it. It's growing that much. But we still continue to use our own vegetables, our potatoes, carrots, peppers, and everything, cucumbers anything raised on the farm, we use here. Minnesota is probably known for a lot of farm country. And definitely around the Sauk Centre area also. Lots of dairy farmers going on. And as far as being out in the country, we're only 2.5 miles from Sauk Centre, but people enjoy just getting out of town, out of the city area, city life.
Welcome to Tutti Frutti. I'm going to be doing a tour of the farm and letting you know all the different stuff and produce that we have and all the fun things that we get to do every day. I personally enjoy it. Some people may not, but I love it. This is what I get up and do every morning. I get out of bed and get ready quick. I can't say I'm late for work because my mom would know better. So it's hard to come up with excuses to be late for work when you live right here. Our main thing that we do out in the field is strawberries. Strawberries are our biggest time of the year. They run typically 3 to 4 weeks. We have 4 patches of strawberries, 4 acres. We have 1 patch over here. There's a patch over on the other side of, it's called the high tunnel. It's like a greenhouse, but it doesn't have the heat like a greenhouse would. Strawberries is my favorite time of the year, just because it's so crazy and chaotic. It'll be literally cars from one end of the driveway to the other. Some people will have to park across the street, and there's just literally people scattered everywhere. And it's just, for me, it's fun. We have a little bit of everything, basically. So we do a lot of pickle orders, a lot of tomato orders. We got beans. Like I said, this is one of our strawberry fields. You can tell the weeds have taken over because it's over and done with for the year. And as you can tell, we don't use much for pesticides and whatnot because of the lovely weeds that we have. I'll take you inside the high tunnel here. We have 2 of them so far. In this high tunnel alone, we have cucumbers and peppers, and that's the only 2 things we have in this one. But as you can see, we have the cucumber vines and we have them going. We keep pinning them up as they continue to grow, so we can stand and pick them instead of bending over. They also grow a lot nicer and look prettier that way. And yes, a cucumber can look pretty. We get a lot of customers that just compliment and say how they feel at ease and at home when they come here, just because it just has that laid back feeling. A lot of people will go in and eat and then they'll come and walk the fields just to get that feeling back from when they were a child, childhood memories. There's people that come from the cities all over the world. We have a map, you know, with different people that have stopped by. And you get a lot of people that come from New York and places like that, and they take pictures of the sign that says, you know, place your money here, cash box, in the cash box, because it's not heard of around their area. I had a couple people here from New York and they were laughing. They said if this was in New York, the cash box would be gone, the stand, the sign that says place money here, all that would be gone. So it's just it's really unique, and I really enjoy just talking with the different people and getting to socialize with them.
My favorite part of having this restaurant right now is the whole family, you know, one way or another is involved, and I enjoy being able to just work with my own children. It's nice just being able to run your own business, and we have so much fun here that people will come into the kitchen and they'll say, "You guys are having way too much fun," because they're all laughing in there, and we're having we have a lot of fun here. My daughters are very good with the customers.
Everybody always asks why or how we're so close to each other and how we work with each other. But I wouldn't want to work with anybody else. It's just, we have fun together. I mean, you go in the kitchen and they're always laughing or giggling. You know, when you're out here, we really have fun with it. Especially when me and my sister go out to pick together, we'll throw mud at each other. We just really kind of kick back and have fun with it. It's really a good time.
My mom would always say I was cooking. I always made homemade breads and homemade rolls in the house all the time, you know, and she always says, "Girl," she says, "you've got to start selling these things." I have to say that really, after my mother passed away, that was in the back of my mind. I need to follow through with this dream for me and for her. So that's pretty much how it started. Tutti Frutti, thanks to my mother. I feel really good about Tutti Frutti right now, how it started out with just a few tables and how we have grown. We've only been going to the restaurant for 3.5 years now. I never dreamt that it would come to this. I am very proud of my whole family, and I'm so happy of the success that we're having here.
This program on Pioneer Public Television is funded by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund with money from the vote of the people of Minnesota on November 4th, 2008. Additional support provided by Mark and Margaret Yakel-Julien in honor of Shalom Hill Farm, a nonprofit rural education retreat center in a beautiful prairie setting near Windham in southwestern Minnesota. ShalomHillFarm.org. The Arrowwood Resort and Conference Center, your ideal choice for Minnesota resorts, offering luxury townhomes, 18 holes of golf, Darling Reflections Spa, Big Splash Water Park, and much more. Alexandria, Minnesota. Explore hundreds of lakes, trails, and attractions for a great vacation or a place to hold an event. ExploreAlex.com. Tri-State Brain and Spine Institute, with locations in Alexandria, Edina, Crookston, and Maple Grove. Doctors dedicated to evaluating and treating all types of brain and spine problems, no matter how complex.